Okay, so here's a tutorial on how to make a synthetic double-ended dread. Basically, double-ended dreads are used to bring it into your hair, or you can attach them to a piece of lace and use them as dread falls. Now, this is going to be in a few different parts, so the colors are going to be different, like I already did the second half of the tutorial. So here's the first half. What we're using is kanekalon jumbo braid. Now, when you're shopping for your synthetic hair, you're not going to want to buy the plain old synthetic hair, like the synthetic braiding hair, because it's not going to hold the dread. It's not going to seal. So basically, you'll want to use the kanekalon, basically the higher end, but the kanekalon is the best that you can use. Now this particular color, this green color, I bought it from Dr. Deluxe. You can find them online. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull the hair out to begin. Now what I usually do is I keep about 6 regular clothing hangers because I usually section each bag of hair into 6 sections for each dread. So basically when I make my dreads, one bag of hair will make 12 dreads or 6 double-ended dreads, however you want to look at it. So what I usually do is I just pull the hair out and I section them off first and tie them around the clothing hangers. So if I don't, I have a cat who likes to play and I've lost many a bag of hair to that. So here we have it. Now with these greens, I rarely get the full 6. I want my dreads fuller, so I'll get maybe 5 out of the bag. Let me pull this rubber band out, if I can get it. Okay, so pull out my first section. And this should be good. So I've separated, this is the main piece, and I'll just set this here for now. And this is the section for my first dread. Now, in order to start dreading, the hair falls apart pretty easily, so you want to make sure it's anchored. What I do is I grab it like this, I get a loop, I stick my 2 fingers through the loop, and I make kind of a, I don't know if you can see that, kind of like a bow, and I pull it through. So now I got one big loop with 2 sides. From here, I grab the coat hanger, stick it through that loop, and pull both ends. And then to make it a little bit easier so I don't have all this extra hair all over the place, usually I'll just kind of wrap the end that I'm not going to work with first, just around that side. So now we've got this side is the first side that we're going to work with. I go into more detail about this in my next video, or for the second half of the dread. But usually what a lot of girls do is they grab the coat hanger and stick it around the big toe, like this. So you've got your big toe, sorry if you don't like feet, but basically you're just pulling it, that way you have it anchored and you can go ahead and back home on this side. So as you can see, your feet don't necessarily have to touch the hair. Like it's just grabbing onto the end of the hanger. And then from here, you're just going to grab it on this end, get your back combing comb, and back comb away. Okay. And yeah, my other video with the different colors gonna have you know, more information on the back combing. But I just wanted to make this video to show you how you initially get started. So basically, you're just holding onto the coat hanger for an anchor. You have this wrapped around on this side, and you just go ahead and back comb, and then you're going to dread it. Once you've finished back combing into the dread shape, grab your steamer, and then it's basically, it's the same thing the whole way through. You're just going to grab your steamer and just steam the dread. But this is how you would make the first side. And then once this side is all dreaded, it doesn't have to be perfect, because in my last video I'll show you how to smooth everything out. But once this is complete and you have one full dread on this side and the other side will be just the loose hair, you just basically slide the loop off of the coat hanger and it just comes undone. And you're ready for the second half.